Hello, wonderful viewers. I am Nyawargak Kiir, and this is Waraga Global Influence Podcast. I keep on telling you guys that this is not just any podcast, it's a movement. Because in this show, we impact your lives, we educate your minds, and inspire your heart. It doesn't matter whether you are a student, you are a professional, or a dreamer aspiring for certain things in life. I think you belong here. Sis, bro, you belong here. Now, buckle up because we are about to take you to a journey that you will appreciate it. Today's episode, I am so delighted because my guest is here. Now, I would like to let you know that you need to grab your pen, grab your paper, because you are coming to learn. And at the end of it all, you'll get inspired. She is an amazing sister in the beauty industry, and she has proven so many times wrong. She has proven everyone that think that you cannot make anything good out of beauty or in the beauty industry. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? Can anything good come out of the beauty industry? Now, we are yet to find out, and she is here with me. I am so excited because I am at the same time like you, and I'm ready to learn. Sister Fumi.
Thank you
Hello.
so much. I'm so glad to be here. I
Welcome.
really appreciate this opportunity, and it means so much to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
I've been looking forward to have you here on the show. What's happening? What's happening? I mean, let's begin by you. Like, if you would describe yourself in just three words, who is Fumi? Before we dive into the industry.
Oh. Okay, Fumi is Fumi. I am a Nigerian. I was born and brought up in Nigeria. But let me say 15 years of my life was spent in Egypt because I left to Egypt when I was 20 years. And then from Egypt, I discovered purpose. And then in this line, I've been trying to pursue my purpose. And from there, here I am in South Sudan, trying to pursue purpose. And then I'm a professional in the beauty industry. I am certified in various fields when it comes to beauty industry because it's a very big field. Yeah, so I can say I'm a makeup artist, I'm a hairstylist, a lash technician, a brows technician. Also, I'm a wig maker. I learned so many things when it comes to beauty.
We can attest to it already. You have an amazing, you have an amazing wig already, and I'm jealous, not in a bad way. I better come and grab one.
Thank you. So, and I'm also a trainer. I'm a teacher when it comes to beauty, and I still learn every day. I look forward to be more than this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is me. I'm single.
Yes, you better say that, girl.
Yeah, I'm a single. Yeah. But I'm a mother as well. And I mean, this profession has really shaped me in a very good way. And most importantly, I'm a child of God. I'm a strong, firm believer of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And without him, I am so nothing. I am empty. So.
Wow, what a story and a journey at the same time. You left the hometown in Nigeria at 20 years old.
Yes, at 20.
Fumi, maybe you can talk to us a little about what was it like to be in a foreign land at such a young age. At 20 years old. Girl, you were that young.
Yeah, I was young. And, you know, in Nigeria, we build our children differently. We build them to be independent. We build them to be someone strong. And then when I was living at that 20 years, I already aimed big because based on the type of family that I came from, I am not from a rich family, but I can't say we are poor, but we are just in the middle area there. And then, you know, coming from a polygamous family, it is something that is so challenging. And when I look at my life, I'm someone who dreams big, and I really want to be somebody in life. So going to Egypt at the age of 20 is something so challenging for me, but it's also a determination of a journey that I know definitely I'm going to come out so strong.
Yes.
And then I really appreciate God because before I left Nigeria, yeah, you know, I met Jesus like real in Egypt, and then
Best experience
yeah.
ever.
So it really helped me so much in my journey to redirect my steps and, you know, stay focused, because if you lose your identity in Christ, you will be nobody.
True.
So finding your identity in Christ is something that upholds you and makes you know the direction exactly where you are going. So it might be challenging in the beginning,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it is something that I am so grateful about to walk through this journey in my life. Yeah.
In your journey, for me, you mentioned a very crucial point, finding your identity in God. I mean, we talked the other day here with Pastor James about things to do with faith. It was particularly the importance of having relationship with God. It's not far from what you just mentioned. And I think that's what many people should understand, that to build your foundation on a rock, which is Jesus,
Yes.
can open for you a lot of things. It can unravel things that you don't know, because it's only when you find God you are able to also discover stuff about
Yeah.
yourself. And you really come from, you know, from a background that you get to unravel certain things yourself. And because at a 20 years old, I can imagine when I was 20 years old, I couldn't even think of moving out of my parents' house and live on my own. It's quite tough, and I'm glad that you came out stronger, and you learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
So when did you embark on this journey of beauty?
Okay, so let me briefly take you back to when I was in Nigeria. At that time, like I said, it was challenging because I had my daughter at the age of 19, and it was so difficult for me. It was so challenging for me.
Age of 19?
Yes, at the age of 19.
That
And
was
then,
early.
yeah, so I look at everything in front of me.
I'm saying that was early, and I got married at at the age of 19 going to 20.
Really?
Look at who is talking.
Yeah. So it was challenging. It wasn't easy with my family, and baby daddy was not making it easy for me. And then looking at myself, you know, from the beginning, I always see myself as a banker. I love to work in a bank, in this firm, in this field. I really love to be. And then seeing the situation around me, and I can't just settle for less. Something in me is telling me, you know, for me, this is not who you are. You are more than this. And seeing my baby and seeing everything every day, and it's not something that is okay for me. So going to Egypt is not, it is, if I tell you, I don't want to prolong the story, but it's just something that comes my way. And at that time, you should know someone who is stranded, who is, I've been disowned by my father. I was helpless. I'm just there. And then the only person that was there for me was my father-in-law. He saw, I don't know what he saw in me, and he took everything upon himself, and he stood his ground, and he was the one who really made the journey easy for me, because if he wasn't there to rescue me at that time, I wouldn't be here talking to you. So it's late now, and I really thank God for his life. So, and then
For me, before you continue, wow, how did you feel that time? How was the feeling like?
I felt betrayed, and I felt disappointed in myself. It was a shock for me because I didn't expect that the relationship would come out that way. I was young, I was naive,
Yeah.
I was, I was hoping, I didn't know it's going to be. To be sincere, it's something so difficult for me that I couldn't take, but still, I just have to move on.
True.
And at that time, there is so much that I don't want to touch, but at the same time, I just have to find myself being strong. For my daughter, seeing her that she had no sin, and she just innocent, seeing her so innocently.
She was your strength.
Yeah, she was the strength. So I just had to move on. So going to Egypt was just a friend from a friend telling me, for me, you can work and earn money over there. What type of work and stuff like that? I tried to did my findings, and I said, if it is work, I can
You
work.
can do.
And from there, we went to Egypt like a sponsor. And when I got there, many people came in at that time with me. There are many Nigerians as well from other country, from Ghana, from many countries are there. So, but something tell me I'm not ordinary. And every day I speak positive about myself. I see myself, I
I
dream.
can't give you a hug, but at least I can give you my hands.
Thank you
You'll
so
be
much.
okay.
So I just didn't go in the direction of everybody. It's just something in me that when I see the dream, I wrote it down and I view it every day. This is who you have for me.
Wow.
So it makes me to really, really get to where I'm going on time, because actually I'm not there, but I'm very, very sure.
Very close.
Very close.
You are becoming every day.
So I mean, I love the woman I'm becoming every day, every blessed day. So it's really not easy getting to Egypt. You know, you came in with a sponsor, you need to pay back. The journey is not easy, but one thing hold me strong, like you will go out of this just very soon.
Yes.
So I mean, the whole processing was not easy, but I want to tell you that every day of my life when I wake up, I appreciate those movements.
Yes.
I appreciate those journey, because this journey are those things that shaped me
Correct.
to the woman I'm becoming today. Yeah.
Well, you know what, darling? When you feel good about yourself, no one in this entire world can make you feel bad.
For real.
And the fact that you found God even makes it more unique and more amazing. Tell me about the beauty now. Let's now dive into the beauty industry.
So after 3 years, after I've been settled, got my document and stuff like that, I'm someone who loved business. Even while I was in high school, even in my secondary school, my mom used to sell things. I used to put my eyes there, watch and everything. So I'm someone who goes to school. I have to go with something to sell in the school. So while I'm studying, I'm selling at the same time.
Having side hustle.
I'm also having side hustle. And then it is something that I've always have in my brain, that since I couldn't get the education that I wanted, because I wanted to be a banker, and to be a banker, you should be able to walk through that education journey so well. So,
it's not easy.
let me see what I can do. Then that is where I started seeing myself loving business. I love buying and selling. So after 3 years in Egypt, then at that time, makeup just started trending at that time. So, I watch what's going on in Nigeria, in my country, then I see how the makeup of a thing is building, trending. So then I look around in Egypt and I see that, fine, Egyptians do makeup. Then I checked around the Africans that are there.
But our
Nobody.
Skin is
There was nobody. There was nobody. So I took a journey to Nigeria and I learned. It took me about 3 months to stay. I stayed and I learned. So I came back. And before I traveled then, I learned something about hairdressing a bit at that time.
Yes.
So when I learned, I came back to Egypt. Then I started, this is how the beauty industry started. And at that time, everybody who is in Egypt, who is watching me right now.
Do you know, I even knew you before I met you. I'm revealing that today.
Yeah.
Because there was a time I went with my children and I got to know you from my sisters. You used to do makeup. Even before I met you.
Even before.
Yes.
Yeah. So in Egypt, I brought makeup over there among the Africans. And I will tell you today for real that I'm the first person between the Africans who does makeup. And then since I do, people comes to me then. After like a year or so, I started teaching people as well. And then you can go to Egypt today, and I'm here sitting down today, that I have my signature everywhere, which makes me happy. Yeah, because if I have not done that at that time, maybe fine, makeup would come, but it would be so selfish of me not to have trained people and do all those. So that is how the beauty business begins. Yeah.
Wow. For me, I've seen your work. I've never experienced it myself, but I'm getting to experience very soon. How do you keep yourself updated? Because that is one thing also that many beautician lack, or some beautician lack. Because every trends, every techniques, how do you access them, and how do you like keep yourself updated? Because we are living in a world today that every year there's a trend on every particular area or venture. So how do you keep yourself updated?
Yeah,
It's a secret.
yeah, it's a secret, but people have to know. You know, when you are not updated, you'll be outdated for real. And
Dated,
yes,
for sure.
yeah, for sure. So,
Yeah.
and this is what that have kept so many business out of line. And I could remember when I came to Juba, I came with a purpose. Yeah, I came with a purpose. And staying updated is something that, there is a says that says that the day you stop learning is the day you start dying. So you won't
that's
know.
deep.
Yeah, you won't know until you start seeing someone behind you coming over you.
Yes,
So as people say that Fumi is good in what she does, as I'm still talking to you, I learn. I
keep
travel.
learning.
I travel. I take my update. I go to my seniors, my boss in Nigeria. I stay updated all the time. I love this business. I love this industry. So I don't want to stay outdated. So that is the secret of how the business keeps going as well. Because when you keep repeating one thing every day, people will get tired of you.
Yes.
They will get
Correct.
tired. So the only way you can stay updated in the business and business can move forward is for you to keep updating yourself.
It's
So
true.
that is it. I still learn. I learn all the time. At least if I don't learn new thing in 3 months, I get sick.
Hey.
Yeah, I get
That's good.
sick. I get sick. I want to have something new. I
The
don't want to.
boredom sickness of the things that you've
Yeah,
learned
I feel
already.
bored when something is not new. I
You
feel
need
bored.
something that ginger you up.
Exactly. I feel bored. So I want something new in my business. I want something new entirely. So this is what that pushed me, keeps me learning more. I want to learn this. Like I said, I have at least 6 certificates
Wow.
in my field that I'm a professional in this area.
Yes.
So I might not be doing all of those things today, but I can tell you that I teach people but we are coming to a stage where these things are coming to manifestation because I'm prepared for them already because there is a big dream ahead.
Wow.
Yes.
So we are expecting big dreams.
Something big.
I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, it's very true. Keeping yourself updated in any field kind of gives you that confidence.
Yes.
And I think it comes from the place of you loving your job. How much do you love your job? What do you love so much? What do you love most about your job?
Oh, I love my work. I love my job. And money doesn't come first when it comes to my work. Passion is something, when you find your passion in something, you do it free. Even when nobody pays you, even when nobody is seeing you.
True.
You do it so free because this is what you love doing. And when my workers used to say, when someone comes to me and say, "Fubi, I want something small because, I didn't plan for this." I said, once I hold my brush,
Yeah.
just expect something, not because
Something extraordinary.
extra. I have
Like that.
built myself to a stage where I am not ordinary. So it is a passion. It is what we call passion.
Yeah.
So, but many people don't know because they feel like they go into this business and that because there is money in there. What is important is for you to check.
The motive is wrong.
Yeah, the motives are wrong. That is why they fail along the line. So you have to check. At a time in my life, my work came in as a strength for me. And when I looked at myself and it was me and God at a certain stage of my life, I asked God, what do you need me to do? And I pray, cried, because that stage of my life was so challenging that I couldn't get help anywhere except God. And God told me, I will bless the work of your hands.
Wow.
And then there is something changes. Something changes. There is these things that bring comfort when I'm in my place of work. I felt this peace
That's
that
because it's your
nobody
purpose.
can explain. It is a passion that brings peace for me. And it's really, I'll tell you, it is something that I love because I think my work loves me too.
and you love your work
Yeah. I have to be sincere
Yeah.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really.
Wow. You know, it reminds me of passion alone is not enough. You have taken the passion and professionalized it.
Exactly.
You know, sometime in life we think that or we feel that what we have learned is good enough already.
Yes.
But you have taken it, you have actually, you know, your performance, your dogged performance has actually paid off.
Yes.
And that's why you're succeeding, because it is not money that comes first for you.
Yeah.
And that brings me to the next question for me. With the economic situation, you know, that is on the flux, you know, things are changing every 2 weeks, every different other days. You wake up in the morning, you see dollars is shooting up. How do you manage to maintain, you know, the business?
Yeah. Let me say God first.
God first, I like that. That's true.
God has been our strength, my strength particularly.
Correct.
So definitely when things change in economy, definitely it's going to affect our business. But if it is something you love, just like you have said,
Find a way around it.
you'll find your growth out. And then it might be difficult for some times, but there is no way that God will not create a way.
That's
And
correct.
exactly when you know how to cut your onions.
Yeah.
Because even God didn't promise us a rose beautiful as it is.
Hey, I
So-
tell you. Yeah.
So there will be time that you have to face those challenges, and what matters is when you know how to manage your business yourself. So I think it is, knowing how to manage myself in between of this, and then knowing the kind of God that I serve, it's something that have really helped me in this kind of economy. Yeah, it's not really easy. It's really affected so many, and including
That's
me
true.
as well.
Including me.
But
oh.
with God, all things are possible.
All of us.
Yeah, yeah,
of
for
us.
real. Yeah, for real.
Wow, and I would assume that you have a great team. You know, that's one thing that also people lack. How
Yeah,
do you
exactly.
build a good team? And how do you treat them? Like, how do you navigate around that? Maybe you can talk to us about that as well.
To build a team is not something easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
And when you see me talk about God all the time, it is because the scripture says that when you love me, you will do my will. And then it also says to us that you should love your neighbor even more than yourself. Because sometimes if you want to love your neighbor the way you love yourself, do you know that some people, they don't love themselves?
That's true.
So there's no way
That's
you can
true.
give what you don't have. But when you love people the way Christ loves you, it will be better. Now, professionalism is number one when you're building a business.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you have God, God will help you to build a good leader. And it is
Correct.
it is not something that you can just sit and then think about, this is how I do things.
Yeah.
Do you know that people learn how to be a leader?
That's true.
Yeah. When we mention God, it doesn't mean that you are in your house and God is telling you like this.
You
Because
receive things that
you know, there is directions on how to go. So building a team is something that is so difficult. But if you can learn and be patient, you will see the way on how
Yeah.
to build them together. Because I've been with my team for 3 years.
Wow.
And we are going stronger because we have a very big place we are going.
Yes.
And they can understand the dreams because, first of all, I have drawn the aim and the purpose. So if I don't have what they can rely on, I'm very sure that they won't be able to follow.
That's true, by the way, and that's leadership right there.
So they are following because they can see the future and they can see that there is something beautiful about it. And then coupled with the fact that discipline is there at the same time.
Correct.
So when you discipline, you love. You correct, you love. You show them there is a way to navigate.
Yes.
If you don't, I don't think that, fine, we cannot say that people who don't know Christ or so, they don't run a business. There are many successful business that they don't even go to church or know about Christ.
True.
But it's something different when you are
Very different, I tell you.
because there are some things
Huge
people
different.
there are some things that your workers will do to you. You will sack them. Or tell them not to come or dispose them.
You will not think of any other ways.
You will not
but
think
you
of
just think of
so
letting
it's quite different from people who choose Christ or choose God as their leader, because there is a way you can give chances. There is a way you can, and then God will help you. And then also your character also can build your leaders, can build your follower. When you have a good character, when they see, they can learn from you. They can, and I think also knowing my work as my work is something that is important, because they know that this is a business I have built myself. So they are very important to me. Every one of them are important to me. But at the same time, for them knowing that this person also knows
where they are going.
It is something about it.
Yeah.
So as a leader, money cannot be everything. You cannot just provide money and leave people to do it. It will ruin that business, of course. So, and I think that is what that ruins so many business out here. So they just feel like there is money, let me establish in this, and you beat people. Many people don't have the fear of God. Many business that people invested thousands of dollars in 3 months, in 4 months, it collapses because people that are there, they can not even, they don't even care that you spend money. They want to earn more than you, and from there they eat the money. Everything gone. So I think building this team is just by the grace of God, and also for me, I learn on how to build them, because so many things about workers, about followers that we need to learn. So it can help, because changing people at the same time in business also can affect your business.
A lot.
Can affect.
Big
when
time.
you change today, when you change tomorrow. Because customers, they have their varieties, they have their favorites.
That's true.
When they come. Some client, when they come, they don't worry if I'm not there. They just want, they are okay. They just do, because so when you keep changing also, it can affect at the same time. So I think being a leader and building a team is not something easy. You pray for God direction, and also for you have to work on it.
Wow, I like that. Do you know that people buy a leader before a vision? Before your vision, people buy your character. People buy you. Do you have enough directives? Are you providing what it takes in which you clearly show your vision and where you're going? Because you cannot lead when you don't know where you're going.
You can give
a
what
blind
you don't
man
have.
cannot be led by a blind man.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's important that sometimes we have to be very keen and understand that human beings that are, you're blessed with this team, and then you take them for granted, because you can never do it on your own alone. It takes a team, it takes a collective effort to be able to work on something, and it comes out amazing. And also we need to sometimes understand that even the people that are working with you, just because they are working with you doesn't mean they are not going anywhere in life. It's just simply mean right now they're supporting whatever vision that comes from you, because a country cannot be without one person that leads.
Never.
But does that mean that president is going to be a president forever?
No.
Someone down there will come to be a president.
Exactly.
So that is what it means. Now, the beauty industry, it has got very, varieties of trends, and, for someone, like for a young lady wanting to start out a beauty industry, because the beauty industry is very wide,
very wide,
right?
Yeah.
You have to find your way. What do you want to do? Because I understand, and that is one thing that people also get wrong. When I read what you sent earlier, I've noticed that you have a lot and tons and bags of experience, girl.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey. So a young girl out there, an African young girl might thought, or a young lady, just like you, might thought that it's overnight thing. They just wake up one day and they started putting things together, the dryer and the everything and the tone machine and the wigs, and you are boom, you are there. So it takes patience and consistent. And what can you advise on that for somebody that want to start out? What can they consider and what can they expect, and how can they be able to navigate?
Yeah, I thank you for that question, because many people has really failed in putting things
18
together.
years is not, it's not small years.
It's not a small, even in my country, we can decide to, my niece, she is one of my team, when she was 8 years.
Wow.
When her mom go to register her in a hair salon where they do hair, and then when she's coming from school, she branched. And she was there till she finished the primary to secondary. And I tell you, you cannot beat her in some area, because that has really been the base of it. So let me say that if people take money out, we should be sincere with ourselves, because many people who choose a career now, let me say, because I've witnessed many experiences myself, they are interested in the money part of it. They don't want to put effort. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, and I can remember when I'm teaching my student, I'll tell them something. I tell them, when you go out there to start your journey, don't base everything on money. First of all, can you build a value? Because when you build value before money, then money will automatically look for you. But when you put money first, then that means that you keep pursuing that money for the rest of your life.
And to run away from you.
Yeah, it will run. That is what I say, for the rest of your life, because you will not get it. You will just be getting the penny, and then you are going to work stress. And then getting that money is going to be so difficult and like that. But when you build value, and how can we build the value? Is first of all, invest in yourself. I've seen people who want to...
they get wrong.
Yeah. They want to learn makeup today and start doing the makeup and even question you, why am I not good like you? Then I ask you a question, do you know where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Do you know how many classes I've taken? Do you know how many upgrade classes I've attended?
Yes. And how much you've invested.
I've invested. Yeah. To invest in oneself is very important, because you need to leave that aspect of money first. And
service
invest
first.
Yes, service comes first. When you learn, you put in the work. Let me give you an example. The first time I will be in South Sudan was in 2021. I came for a training. When I was coming first, I came strictly for a training. So when I came, and I could remember the training took place in Yam Hotel. And I can remember that I had about 20 students at that time.
20 students.
Yeah. There are some that came for upgrade classes. There are some that came for professional classes. There are some that came for self-makeup and stuff like that. But I want to tell you something today, that out of the 20 people that I trained that year, 19 are my customers today. Why? Why are they my customers?
Practice what they've done.
Why are they my customers? How can you... Because nothing is easy. I don't know how they say these things. Like, okay, I just want to learn and boom, and it's that. When you learn, you put in work. And ready to give the service, even if it is meant to be free.
Hey, that is different.
Yeah, that is it.
You're hitting me hard, sister.
Yeah, even if it is meant to be free.
Yeah.
I tell them, when you live here today...
Service first. Service will always speak loud.
Build
like
the value. Sometimes when you live here and then you are seeing that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nobody calls you, call your friend.
You're calculating things.
Call your friend. Don't think about nobody calls you. Call your friend. Hey, babe, can you come around?
Yeah.
Dress her up, do some things, do some makeup, take some picture, post. Build. You might post and people doesn't like your post, but people are viewing.
Yes.
They view and pass.
They do. Pretend like they're not seeing.
People
but
pretend
they see.
like they see.
But they see everything.
I have 20,000 followers on Telegram, and sometimes I get 40 likes.
Wow.
This is not my problem. Already I delivered the message.
The message.
This is what that is important. So building oneself in this beauty industry is something that you have to recognize and realize that it's not a day job. When you learn, you put in effort. Day after day. And when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking about what to do new. I'm thinking about what can I do differently tomorrow. How can I make it different tomorrow? This is what I love your mindset. Yeah. So it's not just about, some people have been doing quack makeup for years, and this is what they are still doing in 2025. Why don't you invest in yourself? Reason is because that they are after the money. So to start as a young person, first of all, you need to know that years, like 1 to 2 years are coming like an investment for you, where you are just going to be spending. Business. Yeah. Just like you're just going to be spending the money. Wow. So there will be a time, because the scripture says that when the time comes, when it is right, then the time will come. So when it is right, you just see that the money is coming.
It's coming.
Means that you're having client, because already you have built the value, the portfolio is there, and people have seen the effort.
The work, yeah.
So there is something I used to tell my student. I said, do you know that me being a foreigner in this country is not something that is not easy for me.
Yeah.
And then also I'm topping in the beauty industry. And people are not patronizing me because they love me.
Yeah.
They are patronizing me, paying me for the service that I give. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. That's the bitter truth.
Yes. I've told them many things. I've said I've seen cases whereby people actually want to connect me to people, and people are there saying that, no, because she's a foreigner, we can't do that. Let's build our people. I don't even care about this. But the fact is that people who knows my value comes, and I get referral and people.
Yeah. Your work speak.
Yeah, the work speak. Is not how you smile with people. It's not how you. Yeah, you have to be good. But being good is not enough. But you put that goodness in what you do.
Leave them with no choice, girl. Yeah.
You give them with no choice. Yeah. And then another thing I used to say, I said that many people who comes to my salon, not everybody who likes me. Many likes me, but many just come because they feel like what they need is with me.
Service. Nowhere else.
So they can get it, but they feel like this is exactly what I need. She have it. So let me go to her. So I tell them, when you are starting your journey, you should think about building, investing first.
Correct.
Leave the money aside. This is the only way you can get to that stage. If not, you move and then you crash. Because
you rush, you crash, for sure.
You rush, you crash.
Yes.
That is it.
Yes.
That is it.
Fumi, tell us about your coming to South Sudan. You mentioned that you came for training. How did you then find yourself and now becoming our dear sister?
So when I came for the training the first time, I spent just 1 month. And in that 1 month, I met many people. So I met a particular person that I'm not going to mention her name.
No, it's okay.
So we built a friendship, and she was so good to me. Introduced me to so many people.
Wow.
You know, she takes me out. I work somewhere. They pay me good. Within that 1 month that I've been around. So even at that time, I had issue with I didn't know South Sudan at that time.
Yeah.
I was somewhere, and the immigration people came. My passport is at the hotel, and then they were not listening to me. I said, I'm just a client here. And they said, no, we need your passport. I said, it is in my hotel. They said, call someone to bring. I said, this is my key. can you go with me to the hotel and pick my passport?
Yeah.
They refused it. And before I know, I found myself at their custody.
Oh,
So this lady was there to attend to me, rescued and stuff like that. So I didn't know how to repay back. And then, and anytime she take me or she introduced me to people and I walk, I try to give her something. I say, no, for me. So at that time, she took me somewhere and told me, this is my place. And this place, I'm building it and I'm going to launch it in a year, like in 2002. And I really want you to come back to South Sudan to promote this place for me. So I was like, what do you want to do there? So she told me, I'm going to be selling wigs. It's going to be a wig shop and stuff. So we keep in contact. And she was very good. And I travel back, but we keep in
touch.
So after a year, she contacted me in end of 2002. 2022. And she told me, yeah, I think so, that I'm set now. She showed me the place and said, what is next? And then she officially invited me to come and promote the place for her. So I said, okay, if this is the only thing I can do to repay, because normally if you are coming to do that, she's supposed to pay for, for me, pay, because I'm coming for promotion, of course. Then.
Correct.
So I told her, no, you don't need to pay anything. Don't worry. I'm going to come because I was looking for a way to reciprocate what she did
to you
when I came to South Sudan. So I said, don't pay for anything. So she was like, why would you tell me? I want to do that. I'm the one bringing you. I said, no, I'm a businesswoman. I can be anywhere, anytime I wanted to be. So she said, okay. So I got my ticket. I got my visa and stuff. And she was like, no, I'm not happy for me. Okay, I will book you. I was making an arrangement for an apartment and stuff like that. So she said, no, okay, I'm going to get an apartment. So I agreed because I wasn't letting her to do anything. So we came in February, and in February 2022 or 23. So because I've been 3 years now in South Sudan.
3 years, yeah.
So we came, we launched the place. It's a beautiful place. I'm so amazed the work she put in, and I give the best support that I can give. But I don't know what happened. Something go off, and then we got to a stage where we couldn't understand ourselves anymore. And then the best thing I can do is to stay out of it. So I wasn't intending to stay in South Sudan at that time, but I felt humiliated. Betrayed, and then I feel so bad. And then I heard the very story. You are an ingrate. I brought you to South Sudan, and you repay me with all this and stuff like this, all this stuff, and which was not true. I came all by myself to support you. So at the time, because we agreed to stay to promote the business for 1 month, and then after a month, she asked if I can stay for another month. I think we did another 1 month together, and after that 2 months. So after that, things wasn't well. I wasn't happy with the way everything went, and then I left my business, left my children, left everything to be in South Sudan.
That's a big sacrifice.
And at the end of the day, I couldn't have so much to go back home with because I was with her also. So I said, okay, after I left her, I said, okay, let me stay and work for a while, just for me to get something to go back for my business. So as I move on, the business keep coming. And
God started revealing your spiritual eyes to the things.
And that is it.
Because that can only be God.
Yeah, that is the beginning. So at the time I was like, I can stay more. Let me stay for a bit. My kids are calling, Mommy, when are you coming?
Yeah.
I was like, you wait a bit.
Wait,
before
small.
I know, before I know, I got a place in Isura where I rented. And before I know, I didn't even have money to put all the things. After they finished the thing, I put the AC, I put one mirror, and I put the glass there. The client who started with me, then they can be hearing that now. And then when they come, they only find a chair, a mirror, and AC.
Wow.
So this is how
And they
I
still
started.
supported you.
Yeah, and they are still there right now. So, that is how the journey started. And that is it. That is where we are. So before I could go back to Egypt, I think it was like 6 months after I came. And that is it. I came back, and then that is how I decided to stay in South Sudan, because I feel like it's better
You belong here.
yeah, than Egypt.
Than Egypt,
Yeah.
yeah. It's still, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And like you said earlier, what matters is having that relationship with God, because you're
Yeah.
able to get instruction.
Exactly.
Because I would assume you didn't just wake up and decide to
Yeah.
stay back at
Yeah,
South
to
Sudan.
satisfy God. Yeah,
Even
God
though you
speaks
saw
every
the
day.
opportunity,
Yeah, of course.
despite of you wanting to seize those opportunities that you saw, it still
Yes.
took God's instruction as
Yeah.
well, which is making it possible.
Exactly. Do you know something? At the same time, there is a saying that says that every disappointment is always a blessing.
Correct.
Do you know that if the person have treated me so well, make everything easy, I would just finish and then take my bag and go back.
That's true.
If I didn't feel that pain of betrayal, that pain of humiliation, and so I wouldn't have like, okay, since this is the case, let me, if things has went the same way we plan and we plan.
You're the Joseph.
Yes.
You're the Josephino.
Yeah. So every day, because there's no way, I tell people, there is no way I can tell my story in South Sudan without this person. She cannot be erased. She cannot be taken out of the equation, because she made the journey. She was like, let me
God
say,
used
God,
her, regardless of which way.
regardless.
I like that mindset.
Regardless, yes. So
Amazing. What inspired you for me? Because now you have moved from just making a business, making profit out of it, into even impacting lives. You've trained over 60, about 70, thereabouts students. First of all, what inspired you to do that without thinking that you're literally, raising for yourself competitors in future? Because some people will look at it that way. They will feel like, I cannot give what I have invested so much. Because looking at your story, hearing from you, clearly shows that you've done a lot of investment into the person that you become. And it wasn't just an overnight thing. It took you money, it took you time, it took you patience, and it took you to believe in yourself that, yes, I can do it, I'm extraordinary, and this is my purpose. So all these finding, looking at them all, I would assume it won't be just an easy decision, right? To just wake up and say, you know what I am blessed with, let me also give it to others, because that's where real impact now comes in. Without actually feeling insecure about raising other competitors for yourself. Like, where did that come from? Where did that heart come from, sis?
yeah, I just think that is not ordinary, I would say, because I've trained people even without money, because I'm someone who wants to see everybody successful. And then knowing that there is something I have that can help, and holding back to it is like evil to me. And imparting life is not about you helping that person. It's about saying that when that person cash it, do you know how many people or how many lives that is going to eat from that?
Wow.
It is a blessing,
It
naturally,
is.
for you, for someone who just wake up and then say that, I want to do this. Showing you what when the last set of students that I trained, they confronted me and told me, we never believed that this is how you train us.
Wow.
because we didn't expect it. So I asked them, what do you expect? Some of them have had experience with some people and like that, and they were like, you teach like
You give your all
you give it all. I said,
with passion.
this is all I can give you. Let's put the money aside. And you know, it is something that put beauty, like happiness in my heart when I teach you, and also I can be boast of you tomorrow.
Wow.
I don't know how it feels for people, but I want to see my signatures
Your passion
everywhere.
is written even all over your face as you're talking about
I
it.
want to see my signatures everywhere. I want someone to point to me and tell me
She made it happen.
she made it happen. I want to pass here and say that, wow, this name rings a bell.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know that me giving it out will not stop me reaching where I'm going to reach?
You'll even reach more.
The sky is so wide.
Yes, it's
for
not even
everybody.
It's true.
It's so wide. When you see people, I've trained people who do not even give him money. I just feel pity for them.
Yes, wow.
And something about me, I hate giving money, like repeatedly to people. I give. When you have a problem and you keep asking for money, I feel embarrassed giving you that money all the time. Instead, I call you, let me teach you how to fish. Are you ready?
I should ask you maybe twice.
So let me teach you how to teach, because now it's becoming so embarrassing that I have to be the one paying all the time. There is something I have that I can give you that will make you getting that
You're
money.
helping them help themselves. Wow.
So, I mean, I'll tell you, it's just God, because ordinarily, to think like human heart, like not ordinarily, you feel like, oh, I don't want to give these things out.
That's true.
And before I came to South Sudan, there are makeup artists in South Sudan, and I tell you, they don't teach. Even some people who want to teach had to travel maybe to Khartoum.
Yes, that's what That's what we used to do.
Yeah, and we have
You bring
people,
somebody far away
and we have makeup artists. It was when I came and I had to teach.
to teach. Wow.
And it's not about money. I spend money to come, booked an hotel and stuff like that. But I feel happy, spreading, imparting lives.
Yeah.
And it will get to a stage we have to teach even villages, the girls coming up. In South Sudan here, we are looking up to that dream. We are looking up to where we go in there. As the education is going, also there should be something we call them to be independent about. At least, even if it is just do a small hair, even every woman needs to know how to do makeup. Even if it is not for money.
Yeah, basic
Basic
something
things.
basic.
When you dress up, you're going for a program or whatever, you should be able. This is simple for you. But some people, they cannot even hold a pencil. So, in Nigeria, let me say, we do this. And, you know, it is in Nigeria, you're going to find shops, 20 shops lining up with each other. And they are doing the same business. And everybody comes in the morning and they are happy.
I've seen that.
And even when you don't have that thing, they say, hey, my brother, my customer needs something. Then you will tell your customer that, sorry, let me go to my brother's shop. And meanwhile, it's not this is your competitor.
It used to happen, but now it's getting lost.
You see? So I think imparting people is a blessing.
True.
I do not think about what I'm going to lose, because I know that there is so much doors that is going to open for me. It's not even about money, because money will come
and
money goes. The last class we had, let me give you an example. This class was 500 USD for this class. And then we give a material worth $400 or more. Free.
Wow.
So you want to tell me I did this because of money?
That's a lot of investment.
Which I spent a month of my time, morning and evening, to be teaching.
Correct.
And you think I did that because of money? No.
It's beyond that.
It's beyond that. So not everybody can do it, but I just feel like it's a blessing for me imparting people, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping anytime soon.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not stopping anytime
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
Wow. For me, that's really very great, to impact lives, to take it even beyond making money, and to be able to impact lives. And I like the vision you have of reaching out even to more people
Yes.
than you have.
Yeah.
Because 70 people, if you could imagine if 30 or 40 out of the students that
Yeah.
you've trained so far have taken it seriously, and tomorrow you're like, wow,
Yeah,
this
it's a
is
blessing.
my product. God
Yes.
has used me for this.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, many people get it wrong, not only in the beauty industry, but even in different other industry, in different other ventures, where it has become a copy and paste. I see Fumi, I see her making dollars, counting few dollars when I went to her shop. That is already something that I will go and do just because I've seen Fumi. I will not calculate where Fumi came from.
Yes.
I will not calculate the time, the money, and energy, and the drive to what you are doing to be able to do what you do. All I want to focus on is the dollars that I've seen you counting. Boom, I'm making a makeup studio without calculating all of that. And I think it's another thing that really we get wrong. And
Exactly.
many businesses are closed down because of that.
This. Yeah.
Number 2 is that, do you know yourself to be able to identify what you're good at? Because sometimes it takes you, who are you? You talked about purpose earlier on. When you are purposeless, you live a purposeless life, you will be drive anywhere.
Yeah,
you can
anywhere.
be changed to BBC, you can be changed to CNN, because you don't know. Of course, change will force you. They will always change you to any direction. That is so powerful. And I love what is happening already for me, with you and your work and the progress. If you don't mind, maybe you can talk to us about the project. What is happening?
We're going to make it a surprise. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise because we have faced a lot of challenges making this, and sometimes I see myself and I say, is it because I'm a foreigner? But I also have a father who I listen to, who talk to me every day and tell me, no, because I'm doing something big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the devil can never be happy when they see you? It's not even about you, it's about the vision. It's about what they've seen.
Yeah.
Remember, God knows where you are going, and God definitely knows your ending to be particular. But the devil also knows where you're going. So obviously they will put a lot of
distractions and everything. So it is something I want to keep,
Yeah, no problem at all. I just love the progress. I'm just too excited.
But for you, there is progress by the grace of God. There is God is building a big dream for us, which we have accepted it because when
must
God
be invited.
says,
If I'm not invited, wahala.
yeah, because when God
invited.
says yes, nobody can say no.
no.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Wow. I really enjoyed the conversation for me.
Thank you.
If there's any one last advice you would give, what would that be to my viewers? And I hope all of us have learned something.
Yeah, definitely. If there is one thing I would say is to find purpose first. If God has not been there, I'll tell you. Because if I need to tell you things in front of me every day, that I wake up, the responsibilities, the challenges, and everything, ordinary person would have run mad.
That's true.
But finding a purpose, knowing who you are in Christ, gives you that confidence. And I'll tell anybody, anytime, for free, that to be successful, you have to know who you are. Yeah, they will tell me, people who don't know God, they are successful. Yes, there is, but there is a
There's
difference.
a big difference.
There is a peace
big difference
that comes with it. And I tell you, I don't know what that thing can be I don't have a sleepless night, knowing that I have a God who will solve my problem the next morning.
Yes.
When a challenge is come and I attend to it and I go home and talk to God about it, and I sleep like a baby.
Like a baby.
Knowing that in the morning, a solution is coming.
Wow.
So when you don't have God, you will have a sleepless night. You will be depressed. And let me tell you, Juba is not easy.
It's not for the weak.
Not for the weak. And it's not even for those who don't know God. Because many things comes and then it will go beyond you. I've seen challenges that goes beyond my capacity. I've slept in the cell many times. Yeah. And it does not erase anything from my dreams because I know where I'm going exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't question God for that. I just praise God. And I say, you understand where I am right now?
Yeah.
Right. So if there is any advice I will give, find God. Find Christ. Because in Him, you can live. You can love. And then when you believe His will and purpose for your life, no matter what you put on ground, just know that there is God who is there for you. God is not coming to do that work for you, but He will give you direction. He's going to help you, give you strength. And my workers will look at me and one day and say that, we used to think that you have 10 brain.
You're a spirit.
I tell them that, do you know that you can achieve all? All. It is because I'm flexible.
Yeah.
And I'm open to Christ to use me. So I can decide to be whosoever I want to be. I can explore. I'm doing that because I know who I carry. I know my identity. I'm not limited to anything. I am so unlimited.
Wow.
So they will look at me and say, do you know what surprises us? When you say that you want to achieve this thing, you achieve it and you even achieve it perfectly.
Perfectly. Excellence.
Excellent.
Is your name as a child of God.
Yes. So I tell them, this is what you can. If you accept. If you accept, like, find your identity, because I'm not scared of anything.
Yes. Yes.
So I would just advise everybody to live, but live a purpose life. Not just a life, not just live a purpose life. And that purpose life can only be found in Christ Jesus. So seek the kingdom first.
And His righteousness. Other thing will just be bonus.
Yes.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Wow. I just hope that it has touched people's lives, which I know 100% it has. And I just want to emphasize a little bit before I give you the questions, the final questions as we wind up, that truly when you find God, every other thing is bonus. Like you said, you just reminded me of the Bible verse in Daniel 32:11 that says, but those who knows their God shall be strong and do great exploits.
Do exploit, yeah.
There's a limit into which you just living a random life, purposeless life. And I just believe and hope that people out there, or my viewers who have not given their life to Christ, give their life to Christ. All of us here, including myself, I'm nothing without God.
Yes.
We are all nothing without God. If only you know the secret. The secret is just knowing Jesus and accepting Jesus as a Lord and personal Savior. For me, we are living in African countries, right? And sometimes you encounter difficult clients. How do you handle difficult clients?
Difficult client.
And can you tell us one specific experience you've experienced?
I can tell you thousands. Do you know I've slept in the cell for 2 days because of $50 a week.
Wow. And that did not stop you?
Yeah. That the wig that I have right in my shop to make a replacement. And the client insisted she want exactly
oh my goodness.
like that. So I feel forced in that difficult moment with the client is to be bold. Be bold. Even in front of the police people, I just have to say my part, and I'm not scared of.
That's why I love my Nigerian people also.
I'm bold. And then when issue comes like that, another thing I do is to go legally about it. My business is legal.
Yes.
I have my legal document.
Correct.
And when it's getting beyond what I can handle, I have to put in legal actions.
Yes.
To make it, because I'm not scared because I'm a foreigner.
Yeah.
And then no, it's okay. If I'm a foreigner, the police also, they can listen and they can, the truth will always will come. So I will encourage in that area that when you're doing something, just make sure that your business is based also on truth, and it's based on legal, on legal stand, on legal grounds, so that when anything comes, you can stand and be able. As a foreigner, it's not easy, like I tell you.
It's not.
Yeah. I have witnessed a client who came, did a booking with me. When he did a booking, and then I gave her a charge. If you want to come to salon, this is the price. If you want me to come home, this is the price.
This is the price.
Oh, for me, I wanted to come home. I said, tomorrow I'm having 2 brides. And because of these 2 brides, I cannot make it down home.
Correct.
But in between of the 2 brides, I can be here at this time and this time. So let's come and meet here. So the home charges are different and the salon charges are different. So we both agree, okay, we are meeting in the salon. So when the time came, they called me. I said, okay, let them come, like in 30 minutes, I'll be there. So I just started receiving calls. No, you should be on your way to my house right now. I said, no, we didn't agree to be for home service. I told you I'm having 2 clients already, and I'm not going to come to your home, because coming to home is going to take my extra time, and I just want to manage this time in between.
Correct.
But I tell you something. The client came with over 12 people in my shop to beat me. And my client had there, surrounded me, and they were like trying to calm the whatever.
The police.
And she insisted I have to go to her home. And I have a bride waiting for me.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
So do you know that for me to dial down that situation, I have to go to her home to do the makeup. So some challenges that I face here, I feel like maybe because I'm a foreigner, but I don't want to discriminate, because I think I'm now in South Sudan, I'm getting used to the system. I know my do's and I know my don'ts. I know the do's and I know the wrongs. So, but even when you are trying to be yourself, it's just like when you are driving, when you don't eat someone is coming to eat you.
That's true.
That's it.
True. Even when you're standing.
When you're standing, when you just park your car. Yeah, that is it. But in all of this, there is always a way out, because no business can just go smooth like that without this type of challenges. And I tell you this.
Even husband and wife. They always
even this client I'm telling you has even introduced 2 other clients.
Wow.
That is not even ordinary client. Like 2 brides came from her. And when they come, they tell me, this so person gave me your number to come. I was like,
How?
Okay. Okay. So I think patient. And when you find yourself in that situation, try to be bold, and then try to be calm and see the solution that you can put in it. Some people think I'm stubborn. Because I'm fearless doesn't make me stubborn. Because they have not seen me in a situation where I'm down. I carry Christ in me.
Yeah, you know who you
And
are.
Christ has not given me the
I
spirit
know
of fear.
who I am.
So even if it is, I know I didn't do something that
Yeah.
the president can tell them to go and no,
Yeah.
this is a situation we can discuss. Let's
Yes.
discuss. It's a problem.
Correct.
Let's find
The
a solution.
like what we are trying to do right now. We're finding a solution.
Finding a solution. So that is, there are many challenges, but I'm just telling you, by God's grace, with patience, also with legal actions, many of them we have overcome. And also we are prepared because we don't know which one that will come tomorrow at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, by the grace.
I like your resilience and your mindset. It all really wrapped down. It all comes down to knowing who you are truly. And I'll keep on saying that. There's no business. That is also a reminder to people that want to venture into anything or are already doing any venture, that it is not just, easy and everything. It comes with the challenges. But do you pack your bags one day and just leave and leave the business? That's another thing people should learn. For me, I know many people have already experienced your work and have already seen the amazing work that the Lord is doing through you. But I don't want to assume, because there are a few people out there who might not even know about the signatures, the Yheyeoge signatures.
Yeah, Yheyeoge.
So please take just 1 minute maybe to tell us where you're located and you've already actually shared with us the services.
Yeah. So for people who have not patronized us before, we are located in Isura, Juba University Road, opposite JCC Church. So once you're in JCC, our salon is just right opposite there. And then for people who have heard other things about us, because some people, they might had something bad about you. I've experienced such also before.
Correct.
Some people don't know me, but because they have had something bad about me and they feel like, no, I don't want to go there. Please, I just want you to come and experience me myself.
By yourself.
So,
don't listen from anybody else.
Don't listen. Because in our salon, we give professional touch. We don't work based on what we work based on professionalism. And then with us, your money is guaranteed. We are affordable. We have our different service. As you like it, as you want it. And every of our services worth the payment. Just try today. Find us. We are on Facebook as Yheyeoge Beauty Center. And then on TikTok, I'm there as Yheyeoge Signatures. I'm there. So my number there also. Just reach us. We are once you get to Isura at the JCC, just see the building in front of there. We are just open right by the road there. So thank you. We hope to have you.
Yes, and I look forward to hearing that you have gone there.
Yeah.
I would like to hear the feedback. Now, one last question is, what is one more unique thing about you as a person?
Yeah, one unique thing about me that
Do you play with your customers when you're doing makeup? I've seen you praying, by the way.
Yeah.
You pray for your customer. That is not anywhere else.
We pray.
Why won't you go to food?
We pray. Some are Muslims. When you get there, I will not know how to start my prayer, but at the same time, I have a music with praying, because the music is stating my mind. I make sure that the environment is holy. Because that's everything true. Have to. I also want their event to go accordingly. Yeah, we have witnessed some weddings where the bride is very disorganized. They are giving her a problem. At that moment, I don't have anything to offer than to pray. I just tell her, give me your hands. Let me prophesy into this situation right now. And at the end of the day, things changes and stuff like that. So, and then the most unique thing about me is that you cannot find me anywhere than in my Father's house. I'm a child of God. I may be a makeup artist. You might see me. Something different about me is that I don't joke with the work of my Father. I'm a singer in the church,
Yeah.
and then I put in effort in doing that as well.
Wow.
So, and I find joy even doing that more than
Serving your
this,
Father.
yes, in these things that I do. So, yeah, and also I see myself that I'm never in competition with anybody.
Anyone. Wow.
Yeah, because who lives in me is greater
Than
than
he
that
lives
is in the world.
Amazing.
So I'm just
Amen.
me. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the greater things that I see God doing in your life and for how far He has also brought you. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you
and
so much.
wish you all the best.
Thank you
Best
so
of
much.
the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
over
I really
today.
appreciate it. Thank you to the
Yeah.
team. Thank you for making it possible for me to be here today. It's really, really a great opportunity.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Well, you've heard it. I don't know what you're doing. If you have not patronized them, if you've never really experienced, you don't just experience the service, you experience the love. I mean, it is love that matters. She even goes beyond just giving the services and even more concern and pray when she sees things are not really going the way they're supposed to be. I mean, what are you really waiting for? I just really want to take a moment to say a very big thank you. First of all, to Almighty God that made this episode possible and other episodes as well, that has brought us from far and for where He's taking us. And I want to say a very big thank you also to my team that are putting the effort into what we are doing. Guys, you get to see me just shining or whatever you see me, but there is a team that is working effortlessly, and it's not about anything, but it's the love, it's the compassion, it's the care, and it's the vision. Oh my goodness, I'm blessed, honestly speaking. Now, I just want to really remind you that you have not subscribed, share. Please do the needful. Subscribe, share. Let us show us some love. We are all about love, and I want to tell you that you need to lead, you need to arise, you need to lead and influence in your area, whatever that you are doing. Just like our guest, our special guest today, or our quality guest, and we are here, of course, for you. We are here about impact. We want to educate you. We want to inspire your hearts where God wants us to. Thank you very much. I remain your host, Nyawargak. Bye.